Perry advances and squeezes it through for 4. The first boundary for the Sydney Sixers. And that is well struck. Straight down the ground for another 4. So Elise Perry really enjoying the bowling here of Harris. Now she goes over the offside. Well, the question is...
I don't really see particularly Elise Perry necessarily being a good matchup to off-spin.
This is going to run down to the boundary. There's 4 more for Perry. Perry goes over mid-wicket. That is magnificent. Bates has lifted this and Bates is caught. Well, she just couldn't get going again, Susie Bates. And Jess Jonathan, leading wicket taker in WBBL history. Well, you can add another one. There's 142 victims. Sippel into the attack. First ball. Ask the question given. And Gardner is gone. And is there another feather? There is. Sippel has 2 in the over. And she's removed the heart of the Sixers, Burns and Gardner.
Against the Renegades.
Perry uses her feet and crunches it through the covers for 4. Perry pulling, and it gets to the boundary. So, try on getting a big, thick edge. Well, they all count.
It's nearly a moment again. I'm going to go back to it and keep harping on it, but feel free to tell me to stop. But
getting that scoreboard up towards par here at North Sydney Oval, and Chloe Tryon just uses the pace there of Sippel. And that's well placed by Tryon. So she's working through the gears here. Oh, there's a misfield. And you don't see that too often from Charlie Knott. That is a very rare blemish.
Review herself and reflect.
Not a bad international replacement player, is she, for Amelia Kerr, but Elise Perry is a quality player as well. Georgia Vol. And she's dropped that short, and oh, she's got Elise Perry. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I think, you know, we've fared like we have for every game, and obviously we've had a few curveballs thrown at us over the last few days.
Tryon swats that. Oh, another costly misfield, that time from Nicola Hancock. Charlie Knott returning. Tryon going high and long.
This is the power we know that Chloe Tryon possesses.
Needs to keep it going though. Struck well. 4 more. Tryon taking a liking here to Charlie Knott. Tryon going after the pace. And a wonderful catch for Jonathan and a big wicket for the Brisbane Heat. That's Jonathan's final over. Kerr has really been attacking since she's come to the wicket. She picks up her first boundary.
A little bit of a worry.
Down comes Kerr again. It worked for her the ball before. Twice in a row. And taken. Short, and Brown heaves it to the onside in between the fielders.
It's a magnificent shot there.
A wide full ball. The pace taken off by Hancock. Peterson tugs it behind square. Hancock dropping it short.
Likes to contribute. She'll be really disappointed with that. Elise Perry in the first over put down and covered a bit of territory, just couldn't.
Down comes Pelly. Good contact. Can't beat Hinkley, so they're going to be pushing here. Good running from the Sixers to get back for 2. So that brings the innings to an end.
Knowing that
Well, you can't dish that up to Grace Harris, can you, in any kind of form, but after coming off 136 not out. And trying the scoop over the top, Grace Harris. Well, now she's just rolling. Hammered straight down the ground, back-to-back sixes from Grace Harris.
think about now.
Oh, that's out of the middle of Harris's blade. There's the first 6. Well, there was 11 on Sunday. There's the first tonight.
Grace Harris.
It's going to be a dry summer, and that is going to be great news for Grace Harris.
My age and over.
And bowled, Ash Gardner into the attack. She produces again. And she's given a freebie by Ash Gardner and helps herself to 4. Chloe Tryon comes into the attack and immediately hit for a boundary.
These are great signs early.
Harris again. There's 6, number 3.
Lend yourself to going with the slower bowlers and the slower attackers. We just see Maitland Brown just drift onto the pads here of Grace Harrison. Ready. She's got
Harris off the edge. There's the wicket for Maitland Brown. 3rd time lucky for the Sydney Sixers. A full bunger from Kerr. Up off the edge from Vol. 1 bounce and 4 more. Kerr getting the ball angling in, and Dupree sends it the other way.
We'll call that.
Good use of the feet. Exquisite drive from Dupree.
Gee, this is a classy shot. You can watch this.
Final ball before drinks. Does it bring a wicket? You bet it does. It was all just flowing along so beautifully for the Brisbane Heat. And Georgia Vol crunching it through the covers. That's going to help the Heat.
The next thing I was going to say is the way to bridge that gap is to find dot balls.
Vol, after 3 dot balls, says there's no more of them. Paul dropped again. Try on this time. That's bold. Georgia Vol, who's been anchoring this inning so well, is cleaned up by Tryon.
on the Brisbane Heat.
Short from Tryon. Got the treatment from Jonathan.
That one certainly helps relieve.
Brown goes short, top edge, taken. Bess Heath gone. Jade Allen's got another catch, and the Sixers are picking up some key wickets here. Well, Jonathan hits this deep. Oh! That would have been an absolute Aaron Burns special. That was short from Brown. Jonathan's got more of it this time. It's on the Sixers bench's roof, and that is a painful blow. Tugged around the corner. And this match has turned in the space of 2 balls.
We've seen this.
Cheetle pulls the Sixers back from the brink. Jonathan gone. And this one's not over just yet. Wide ball off the edge. Pelly takes the catch. Wonderful keeping from the 17-year-old. A full toss from Cheetle. It looked to be a gift, and it was. Here. And Hinkley has done the job for the Brisbane Heat. They go back to the top of the table here in WBBL 09.